Tight turnaround for the Flames, who after a 4-2 loss to the Golden Knights in Calgary last night, departed around 1 a.m. and didn't arrive in Salt Lake City until around 3 a.m. as they get set for the second half of a tough back-to-back and a meeting with the Mammoth tonight. To get you ready for the game, I'm Derek Wills alongside Meaghan Mickelson. And Mick, you could argue the Flames have actually played better in their 3 losses this season than they did in their 1 win. They got off to good starts against the Canucks, the Blues, and then the Golden Knights, but just couldn't close those games out. What are they going to have to do to close this game against the Mammoth out here tonight?
Oh yeah, the Flames have the worst third period goal differential in the NHL. So I asked assistant coach Dave Lowry that same question, and he said that you really have to be aware of your opponent. You look at the game against the Vegas Golden Knights, the Flames had a really good first period, but you know that based on that opponent, they're going to push back. And then when they do push back, you have to push back even harder. Blake Coleman said after the game that playing a full 60, that's not a lesson that this group should have to learn. So expecting a much more complete effort from the group.
Well, one of the big stories going into training camp in the preseason was who would emerge as Dustin Wolf's backup. And Devin Cooley won that job, and he'll get his first start as a member of the Calgary Flames versus the Utah Mammoth. I think it's probably the biggest start of his career, Mick. What do you need to see from Devin Cooley? What do you need to see from the guys in front of him tonight?
Well, Devin Cooley hasn't played an NHL regular season game since April 18th of 2024. So when you haven't played for that long, you really want to try to keep your game simple, but go into it with a lot of confidence. He's here for a reason. He's a great goaltender. So, just try to keep your game simple, let pucks come to him, and then there's going to be momentum swings in the game. So a big part of being a goaltender is being able to manage those. But, I think that if he can stay even keel, that also gives the team in front of him a lot of confidence.
Well, the last time Devin Cooley played in the NHL was for the Sharks against the Flames in that game that you referred to. And this is a big start for him and a big game for the Flames tonight as they try to get back to within 1 game of 500. What are the 3 keys to victory versus the Utah Mammoth tonight?
Well, the first one is that full 60 that we just talked about and putting together 3 really solid periods. The second one is puck management, and Utah is a club that if you turn the puck over, they're going to get going the other way in a hurry. They are very fast in transition. And then the last one is they need Devin Cooley to have a strong game to make the saves that he's supposed to, but also maybe make some of the saves that he's not supposed to.
For sure, a tough turnaround for the Flames going from Calgary to Salt Lake City, a game against the Golden Knights last night to a game against the Mammoth tonight, but 2 important points in the line in this one as the Flames try to beat the Mammoth for the first time. We'll have the call for you on Sportsnet 960 The Fan. John Abbott and Jason York will have the call for you on Sportsnet at 7:30. Enjoy the game, everybody.